Yo, what is going on YouTube? It is your boy Jamin. Now look, y'all, it's gonna be a long video because I got a lot to cover. Now before we get to this video, appreciate all love and support. And I know y'all see the title of this video. Playing NBA 2K24 feels it's starting to feel scripted. Okay, now why am I saying this? Because and again, this is not a shocker because Mike Wang stated this that in the real NBA, players they don't, have a good performance every game, right? But my issue with that is if I know my player and I'm good with my players, right? Why are you going to make my player play differently because I guess I know what I'm doing, which is the dumbest thing ever. For example, T, by the way, y'all, she's been live streaming on YouTube. Um, I be running with her, Black being running with her sometimes too. And you'll see sometimes I go when I have my player Julio. Yes, and I told you I have my player by the way, which I've yet to see. Um, he be dropping 50 bombs. And then I go into another game to where I just hit like 11 threes. Now I'm like missing the same shots I just shot. And to me, it's like, what the hell is this? Because some of these games, like I need to be able to hit shots that I know that I just hit. And when 2K is making you miss, it's like, dog, what am I doing wrong? You see what I'm saying? And the fact that, like I said, 2K is trying to push the narrative to NBA 2K25. And that's what saddens me about, 2K right now is the fact that instead of them trying to look at the issues for 24, they just tried to rush to 2K25. Right. And I've been telling you that we're going to try to do that. Go right to 2K25 news. Um, and these randoms have been absolutely atrocious. They get worse every new season. Okay, I don't care what nobody say. These randoms get worse every new season. You're not gonna sit here and try to tell me something that's gonna make me change my mind. It's the truth. Okay, these motherfuckers get worse. Okay, if you guys want to know, I already did went and pre-ordered the new college football game, so that is going to be on the way. For me next month, I will be, live streaming that. So I'm telling you right now, when that game drops, and I'm not actually ready because they're going to ask me, well, when do you think 25 is going to be out for 2K? Now, recently, not recently, but as far as I'm concerned, 2K has 9 seasons. Now they could do 8 this season because I did watch what's that guy's name? I seen this video. He's like a next maker. He's close with 2K. And he said that 2K he said he think the game gonna drop. He said probably July something or I think it's gonna drop August. I don't know why. I mean they can't really rush it. Now, like I said, the reason why I'm saying this is because um as far as I'm concerned, the last 2Ks we had, there were 9 seasons ever since they introduced seasons. Right now we're in season 7. And season 7 has felt like it's been the longest season, by the way. I don't care what nobody say. This season has felt like it has been ages, okay? Now if they do 8 seasons, that goes to show that they're trying to rush 2K25. But if there's 9 seasons and the college football game is out, you guys will not catch me playing 2K unless people that I run with want to hoop. But other than that, there's no when that college football game drops next month, there will be no reason for J Mid, ladies and gentlemen, to play NBA 2K24. You see what I'm saying? There's nothing. Like I said, I want to have fun, and when I'm playing 2K, it's not fun. It's so frustrating. Don't even get all of everything that needs to be covered. I've already covered it on this game, right? I told y'all what makes this game, in my opinion, the worst game is the overall experience. Don't even get me started with defense. Don't even get me started with people trying to personate other players. They try to make a player. For example, I didn't see so many Luca builds, right? But why, when I'm playing with them, they never can play like Luca or Kyrie or whatever these builds, whether it's Tatum, Jalen Brown, they can never play like how these guys are supposed to play. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad, and I'm sick of it. You see what I'm saying? But like I told y'all, man, Once college football drops, you guys probably get streams and things like that because I'm gonna make that fun, right? I'm gonna make that mode very fun. I'm trying to think, do I want to do Road to Glory first or do I want to do a Dynasty? I'm really so disappointed the fact that Road to Glory you can't make only but a certain amount of positions. That to me is a lazy part on EA, but we'll see. Okay, we'll see. But like I said, they're trying to rush NBA 2K20. In my opinion, I think 2K25 is being rushed. If you guys ask me, no, I don't think matchmaking is going to get fixed. And I've already said this from some, but if you're new to this channel, right, you're going to be like, well, why do you think they can't fix it? Because they're going to keep status in the game, right? Now, let's call it what it is, y'all. For 2K25, they do this every year. They're going to try to put some other mode to try to get us to play, like how they did with Starting Five, right? Like how did it when they put the theater in the game? And how did it work out? It's boring. You see what I'm saying? I don't know. I mean, if you're playing Starting Five, but I mean, I can't play Starting Five, and the reason why I can't play it is because, like I said, the people that work for 2K, they don't know the community. And in Starting Five, when you allow people to just get the cheesy team so they can cheese all game, it ruins the experience. And the funny thing is the community knows this, but the people that work for 2K, they think like, like how what Ronnie says, we got the greatest community. No, you don't. You really don't. Your community is what ruins the game, honestly. And the fact that you guys don't have no clue on how your community is plays into a big reason to why the game is where it's at. Now, I'm gonna say this by the way, too. I've been reading some comments and I don't know why some of you guys have been putting comments down. Like, I mean, some of these comments are just idiotic, bro. Now, some of these comments are just trolls, but like, for example, if I take a look at these comments real quick, right? Like, when I made the PG video, I'm not saying all of y'all, but there was tons of people to me that sound like excuses, bro. In my next video, I'm going to talk more about this, but I'm just speaking right now to where I'm telling y'all, like, when I show you how these guys play, like when I said about this, I didn't say all old heads. I said some of y'all. You see what I'm saying? Because even last time when I was playing with T, right? She wasn't live streaming this one, by the way. We had a PG on our team, I think by the name of Old Head. And I was playing with Cody. T had her new build, who was like I think like a 73 overall now. And I had Cody just in case we were gonna need scoring, right? So we were playing with a PG by the name of Old Head something. Old Head, I forgot his other name. I know his name had Old Head in it. So we know the guy's an Old Head, right? And T was on the mic, T wasn't in the mic. We were in the game, we were in a party, and T was like, yeah, this is gonna be a long game. And I was like, what makes you think that? She was like, yeah, we got an Old Head at PG. Now I'm thinking, well, maybe he got the name just to troll, right? Nah, when I tell you guys, and I'm gonna talk more about this in my next video, by the way, too. We're gonna cover more about this, right? When I tell you guys, YouTube, that when the game started, he did exactly what T said. And again, we were in a party chat. T literally was like, he just gonna pass off every play. Every play, that's all he did. It was so bad. I thought the guy was trolling because your name has Old Head in it. But he was actually doing that. You see what I'm saying? To where when he got Mamba, this nigga's passing the ball. Like, dog, you have Mamba. Now, I don't know about you guys. I don't know about you if you guys knew this or not, but when you have Mamba, it boosts everything by 10. Okay? It boosts everything by 10. He had Mamba twice, and he had no moves to show for it, right? Like I said, I will cover this in my next video more. If you guys want to hear my opinion about stuff like this, but y'all gotta stop doing this, bro. Y'all have to stop making offensive builds. And see, this is where I'm at with it, okay? But it's not gonna happen. The only way we're going to fix issues like this is by making requirements. But 2K is not going to do that because it's all about making money to 2K. They're not going to do requirements to where you got to have this amount to play on this type of build or place. They're not going to do all of that. But that, in my opinion, will be the fix because when people realize they're not going to be able to use a certain build or play on a certain style of play because they don't know what they're doing, right? It'll be a wake-up call. Man, I want to get that build, but I can't get it because I don't got this requirement. You see what I'm saying? Like a lot of these guys don't know what they're doing. I don't know what it is when it comes to three level threats. Every time when I get a three level threat on my team, they are completely useless, and especially the playmaker three level threat. I mean, dog, the build clearly says three level threat, and they get on the mic. What's the complaint about? Nigga, you have 2 and 2, and we're at halftime, and you're on a three level threat. And then some of these builds be undersized. But because we're only down 3 points, 5 points, you're on the mic telling me to take a relaxing because we're only down by three. Yeah, but why are we only down by three? Because you ain't doing shit. And Cody, who is a build, who's not even a point guard, right? Doing his part. See what I'm saying? And that's another thing too. Like, so I'm gonna cover this more in my video next video. I told you guys anytime when people realize that you have a scorer on your team, they try to make that person carry the game, and it's unfair. Now, you guys right now are seeing my high flyer. Now, this used to be my favorite build in the game. I mean, my favorite build playing this game when I first made it because, it was so exciting. He's flashy, he's fast, right? He's just something you can rely on. He can finish at the rim, like all of that, right? Pause. Um, and you guys want to know right here, this build that you're seeing, he is very tough to guard. Why is he very tough to guard? He has a 97 driving dunk. He has like an 88 driving layup, and then he can shoot the three. Very solid. He has a 77 three ball. With I'm not gonna. And then he got like what, a 77 ball handle. So he can, get. He has what it takes to be something that can be reliable. And then he's athletic, and then he can block. So you put all of that into factor. He has like a decent interior with a high block rating. I think like an 81 block rating. And you're probably gonna say that's not a high rating, but for a build that's not a big man, that's pretty solid. Okay. And the animations I've been able to get, the blocking I've been able to get with this build, it makes the build fun. Like you guys see, I got Mama with the build. We're going to the basket. We're finishing with ease, right? But let's get to some of these comments because, like I said, some of y'all comments be just absolutely insane to me. Not all of y'all, but some of y'all. Okay. And yes, when I tell y'all to put your, yes, I say feel free to put any comment y'all want to put. But some of these comments that I read, bro, it's just sad at this point. Okay. Now let's get to it. Now, we have a comment from C's Money 264. When y'all going 2 for 6 and one assist, your IQ becomes questionable. Now, I don't know what comment you're putting this towards to. I'm not sure if you're saying, from my standpoint, because I'm gonna say this right here. When it comes to a point guard, you know, there's two ways you can play, right? But the way the PGs that I've been getting paired up with, these guys are absolutely fucking useless. Okay. And I mean complete dog shit. They have no clue what they're doing. And let's just call it what it is. And see, I'm tired of being Mr. Nice Guy because even just like I told y'all, we were playing another game, me and T. Dude was trying to, and I said, I'm gonna cover this. Like I said, the very next, I'm gonna talk way more about this. Look at that block right there, y'all. Right. But the dude had an 89 three ball and wanted to slash all game and trying to figure out why we weren't giving him the ball. And, T was trying to keep the peace. And I was like, I'm not giving him the ball because they're doing the same thing. And that doesn't work. And he was trying to cap his way by saying, that's fun to me. So going to get blocked every time is fun is what you're telling me. And like I told y'all, my high flyer is very quick. He's very athletic. That's what he can do. But he can also switch it up. And then he's a really good free throw shooter. So it's like everything he does, it works. But when it comes to this comment from C's Money, I'm not sure on what you're trying to get to. Because like I said, when I play with Yellow, people got to understand this, by the way. When I play with Yellow, when I play on my PG build, to me, I could be 0 for 6, right? But guess what I'm going to do? If I'm 0 for 6 from 3, I'm attacking the basket. I'm trying to get to the free throw line. I'm not just going to run and sit in the corner and make somebody else play the position unless they're, another two guard that's undersized, something like that, or they're about the same similar size. But if there's somebody else and they're like 6'6", I mean, 6, 7. I'm not gonna force them to play PG because they're not a PG. I'm not gonna force that on them. I'm gonna just try to do something different. And the problem with these people in the game is when they feel like they don't have it going, they lose confidence. They lose confidence. Like I said, when me and T were playing, the guy had 89 through ball. He missed one three. After that, he didn't want to shoot no more because he missed one three. So him missing one three, he lost all confidence because he missed one 3-point shot. You see what I'm saying? Like this is absolutely insane, bro. It's absolutely insane. Um, but like I'm saying, if I go 2 for 6, I won't be rattled. That's because it's happened to me before. I've had games where I play with yellow. I've had a bad start, but we've still able to win because I didn't just quit and sit in the corner and force somebody else to play my role because that's not fair to that other random, especially playing with randoms. Now, if you're playing in squad and you got chemistry with some of these people and they know, okay, yeah, let me run the one because you're struggling. You know what I'm saying? That's different. But when it comes to playing random rec, which is I'm pretty sure 80% people that's watching this video, right? We all play random rec, so you guys know the experience and you guys know the meaning when you guys know you have to play your role. You have to, especially the PG and center. And don't get me started talking about these centers either, because these centers are absolutely useless. You know how many times I didn't see a 7 foot center literally the past 3 days. I mean, these guys are putting up 5 and 5. You 5 and 5 and talking about some we only down by 7. You 7 foot and you got 5 and 5? Are you serious? And these be grown men too, grown folks, grown adults, older than me. See what I'm saying? I'm grown too, but these people are older than me. See what I'm saying? And they make no impact. It's like you bought the game for what? I get it. Okay, I get it. Because again, right now, for the ones you're watching these highlights in the background, you're probably thinking like, what build is that, right? You guys probably thinking, looking at these clips, this stuff is easy, right? It looks like that because I have a play style on the builds that I make. See what I'm saying? See, one thing about me, I don't just copy and paste. I'd make my own thing, right? I don't go on YouTube and type in the best high flyer build or the best shooting build. I don't do that. I don't do that. I realize what type of player I am, what kind of play style I have, and I make the build that fits my style of play. So when you guys looking at these highlights in the background, you guys might think like, dog, that build tough, or nah, you nice. And I'm not nice. I just have a play style. I know what I'm doing. And I touch my mindset. I want to win, and I want to make an impact to whatever position I'm playing. So I could be playing the 1, the 2, the 3, the 4, the 5, help, out of position. I'm going to try to make my role, play my role the best way I can play because it's the type of player I am, bro. That's the kind of player I am. I want to win, okay? I want to win. That's why I told you. That's why I get into a lot of arguments with these randoms because I'm competitive. I want to win the game, okay? I'm tired of people talking to me about a win percent. I'm tired of that. Oh, you don't got a better win percent. Who gives a fuck? If I don't know who you are, then a win percent don't mean shit. So y'all gotta stop saying that as well. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's about well. Oh, you don't got a better win percent than me. I promise you that, nigga. I don't care. Who can I look you up on YouTube and that win percent gonna pop up? Are people gonna know who you are? Fuck no. You see what I'm saying? So that 1% shit holds no weight. It don't hold no weight. So why are you talking to me about it? My name alone holds weight. You see what I'm saying? And it's gonna hold some more weight when that new college football game drop. Now, like I said, y'all also asked me this as well in the comment section. I told y'all, bro, this build is super fun to play with. Um, Especially when you're playing randoms because y'all know all my builds I play defense. Okay, I'm gonna play defense, but these randoms don't play no defense, so it's so more easier to score because they don't defend. You see what I'm saying? And people gonna be in the comment section. Oh well, they're not guarding you. Well, this random swear they don't play defense. Everybody knows that. And this is squad rec because you guys see I was playing with T at this point. This is squad rec too, so there's no excuse, right? But like I said, um, just playing this game overall, it just feels scripted. It's like they don't want you to get stops. They don't want you to make certain shots. I don't get 2K's logic by that. And oh my goodness, I want this to be the last time I say this about these catch animations. And hear me loud and clear, please. Whoever is responsible, okay, and I'm gonna say this 3 more times. Whoever is responsible for the catch animations in the game, you need to be arrested and fired. You should be terminated from your contract from 2K. Again, I'm gonna say this again. Whoever is responsible for these catch animations on NBA 2K24, right? You need to be arrested and your contract on 2K should be terminated. I'm going to say this 1 more time. Whoever was responsible for saying, hey, man, how about we make the catch animations, bad, right? You need to be arrested and your contract for 2K needs to be terminated, fucking eliminated at this point. We're gonna add a different word this time, okay? Now, why am I saying that, y'all? If you're new to this channel, because my problem is not the fact that it's the catch animations, it's the consistent bad catch animations. Don't get me started, right? With it's because somebody's got a low pass accuracy. No, I've played with my subs before, and they have 90 pass accuracy, and the catch animation is still bad. So please stop saying it's the pass attribute. It's not. It's 2K. That had no business being added into the game, right? It had no business being added. But instead of people calling it out, you guys are trying to give 2K another excuse by saying, well, it's the pass attribute when that's false. Okay? Just like how people tried to sit there and tell me when I made that video about the T-Mac base, like, oh, nothing happened to it. But when I went on YouTube and I went to another YouTuber and I looked at their comment section, they were saying the same thing I was saying. They did something to this base. I told you I knew I wasn't tripping because there's no way you're going to tell a person that was shooting 60-something% from the 3-point range that, that they can't shoot all of a sudden. No, that doesn't happen overnight. That doesn't happen in a couple of weeks, because a person that makes content on the game, they know their play. Y'all know, I know my players. I know their strengths and weaknesses. Okay, so I know when 2K has made a move, just like I did last year, but they never announce it to the community, right? I'm tired of talking. Let me read into the comment. I'm talking to circles at this point, right? But somebody says sounds like Young hit you. Wait, sounds like Young hit you playing with not old heads. Oh, no, they're old heads. Slimy, they're old heads. They're old heads. They're definitely old heads because they come in the mic, pause. They'll put their mic on and be like, man, youngster, what's your problem? And it's like, dog, you're not doing your job. You feel what I'm saying? You see what I mean? With again, hear what I'm saying. They get on the mic, bro, what's your problem, man? What's my problem? You're not doing your job, right? And you know what they say? Yeah, but you got 27 and complaining. And that's the problem. I should not have to have damn near 30 going into halftime. You see what I'm saying? But they don't see they look at it like the fact that I'm happy that I got damn near 30 points, right? And we're barely winning the game. Right? Or we're barely losing. And I'm like, dog, you're missing my point. It's not the fact that I'm mad because I'm scoring. I'm mad because I have to score because you can't do your job. And let me say this again for the ones who are new to this channel. When it comes to somebody playing point guard or even center, right, especially point guard, the point guard's job is not to be Stephen Curry, is not to be Damian Lillard, is not to be Trae Young, is not to be Ja Morant. They're supposed to create offense. You create offense for others, right? That's why I said there's 2 different types of PGs. But the PGs I get paired with, their builds have score in it, inside, outside scorer, 3-level threat. You see what I'm saying? All of these, they got these offensive builds. And they look at the fact that they go into the game hot potato, passive, every single play. Every single play. You see what I'm saying? Every single play, they're moving the ball. And it becomes, like I said, it becomes predictable to where they start turning the ball over because the other team realize they're gonna be doing the same thing, right? And then when they realize a player like Cody, oh, he can score, you know, let him carry. And you got to understand, one person not gonna win the game, bro. That's not how this game works. One person is not going to win you the game. I know that was like that in 2K22, but it doesn't work like that no more. That's why I get mad when I'm having to drop 30 or 40, right? And the game is close because I know somebody else ain't doing their job, dog. And the person not doing their job is older than me, right? But slimy, I mean, these people are definitely old, they're definitely old heads. They're definitely old heads. Their mic gets put on. And I know y'all see my high fly going crazy in these background plays, which is not a shocker to me because like I told you, when I make a build, I make it to where it fits my style of play. And my high flyer has a 77 three ball. You see what I'm saying? So it's not like he got some 83 point shot, but do you see how I look to shoot the ball? You know that my this build is strictly made for finishing. If I'm open, you'll see, and look at that. If I'm open, you'll see I'll look to shoot the three ball. But if it's not there, I'm attacking the basket. I'm getting, you see what I'm saying? I'm trying to get a stop. I'm being aggressive. I want you to try to stop me. I'm gonna try to get to the free throw line. You see what I'm saying? But these are definitely old heads. Their mic gets put on. And they play victim. All right, now let's get to another comment. Let me see here. So now we have a comment from my guy Ronald 20. He says the community has ran this game into the dirt the last 2 years. The company has set its prime and ready for retirement. We will never get another 2K that's the top game of the year. I think the same thing too. And see, this is it's just reality. It's just reality. I really feel like y'all like 2K. I feel like that it's just like how the New England Patriots were, and it's just unfortunate. All good things come to an end. Now I'm a Steelers fan, so y'all know I hated the Patriots, and I still do, right? But when Tom Brady played, we could not stop them. They had our number every single time. It was Brady and Gronk. We could not stop them. You see what I'm saying? Look at the Patriots now. They don't. They didn't. Bill Belichick. He left. They done. They basically starting over. But you see how they starting over? That's what 2K needs to do. Start over. But 2K is not going to start over. You see what I'm saying? They're going to keep trying to do what they're doing, and they're going to get worse and worse and worse. Right? Just like how people kept saying that, you know, that the Patriots, they didn't need Tom Brady. And look at what happened when he left them. They fell off completely. See what I'm saying? So reality showed up. So like how people kept saying, 2K, they don't gotta make nothing different. And look at 2K right now. It's getting worse and worse. I want you to understand something. If I'm correct, okay, this, this right here, 2K is supposed to have two more seasons. Right now, the narrative is being pushed out that we're only getting one more. So let that sit in your brain. We're only getting one more, as if I'm correct, because they're trying to rush NBA 2K25 out. And why do I feel like that? Because they see that college football game about to drop. So they're like, oh, we got to be on time if the new game drops so we don't lose customers. You're going to lose customers regardless because people have now realized what your game is and what your product is. Look, I told you, my flyer, he could be dangerous, bro. But yeah, like I was saying, people are gonna realize what your product really is. I've already realized it. I realized you guys don't care no more. I realized the dev team doesn't care. They don't play this game. They don't get what people, go through. You see what I'm saying? So when you put all that into a factor, why would somebody want to buy your product? Like I feel like those when people keep saying, we need 2K16, those parks back. That's never gonna happen, y'all. That's never going to happen. As much as I definitely agree with you guys about saying, we need the old parks back. I definitely agree, but they're not gonna do it. That's why I don't be saying that something like, oh, we need the new parks, the old parks back. They're not bringing that back. They would never do that. You see what I'm saying? You know what they would do, and they did the same thing in 2K22. They would try to make a what is it called? A blockbuster version of it. Like how they tried to say they brought affiliations back in 2K22, and we realized that shit was not an affiliation. See what I'm saying? You just put a sticker on the courts and try to make an affiliation. What made the park lit back in those days of playing 2K was not about a sticker, it was the overall environment. And then when you had the gameplay being fun, it was something like, yeah, I'm ready to play, right? Because this game is fun. The park environment is legit. You see what I'm saying? They actually took their time and made it to where you would want to play it, right? To where it's not they half-assed it, just like how they half-assed the wreck, right? They half-assed the wreck. They literally just scribbled over this court because it was the same court we had last season, right? And basically called it a different, look. These jerseys are absolutely fucking atrocious. I don't care what nobody say. Let me get to another comment by the way too. Like I said, and I know y'all have a lot of comments that I've yet to reply to, so we're gonna get to more of those. Let me see here though. I'm appreciate Ronda for that comment by the way too. I definitely agree with that though. I don't think it's ever going to get better until they actually restart and make changes to their team. Um, Now we have a comment from Enosh Newbie. He says this a day ago. They said, I play theater randoms only. Some park here and there have been casual, battled all the way to MVP, losing because of trash teammates quitting due to insufferable play. Dropped all the way to casual, then back to MVP again. Couldn't pay me to play random rec and sit through 30, 40 minutes of this. Between the inconsistency of how 2K works and not knowing the kind of how teammates may get, it's insufferable to deal with. LMAO, I suggest y'all people play random theater. If you don't have a squad, quit games and better chance to get decent teammates, to be honest. Still terrible overall though. And again, all of that is the what of the game. The overall experience. See what I'm saying? So the experience is trash. You see what I'm saying? And it shouldn't be like that. We are in it's supposed to be a new era of gaming, and gaming has gotten worse. Okay, and like I said, let's just call it what it is, bro. Ever since the PS5 was announced, right? We were all excited. Like I said, we all were excited. Okay, we thought we were going to experience some futuristic type of gaming, and we didn't get that. Okay, especially with 2K. 2K has gotten worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. Okay, y'all see that block right there, right? But that comment right there from Newbie, that's what I deal with every time I play the game. That's why y'all don't see me streaming this shit like how I used to stream it. Because, like I said, the overall experience is going to get somebody seriously hurt, especially somebody that cares about winning, right? And I mean headaches, strokes, heart attacks. I feel like this game can give somebody that because there's so much things that are simple that gets you frustrated about the game, and you shouldn't be dealing with stuff like this. But appreciate for that comment though. I mean, let me get to the comment. Like I said, we got a lot of comments to get to, y'all. So it's gonna be a while, and I cannot wait to play that college football game. I already pre-ordered it, y'all. If you guys want to know, be like, okay, so why didn't you buy it? I pre-ordered it, so I'm gonna get to play it 3 days early. I don't know. I don't know. It's not 3 days early. I'm gonna get to. It's gonna download 3 days early to where when the game is out, like when the game drops, Y'all's will be downloading, but mine gonna be ready to play because I pre-ordered it. So I think that's how that works. So as soon as like the game drops, I'll be able to get up or get on live stream and play because my game's ready to play and ready to do whatever I'm supposed to do. Um, but we have it coming from Abdul Woodall. They said, to be honest, 2K knowledge and real NBA knowledge is not the same thing. I cannot agree with this comment. I cannot agree with this comment. And again, and let me tell you why I disagree with this comment. Basketball is not rocket science. What randoms on this game make this game feel like, especially in the rec, right? They make it seem like this is what made me even pissed off too. The rec is so simple. It's simple. 2K boosted everything offense about the rec. They did this thing they did the last 2Ks. They boosted offense and ruined the defense. And you got people like, and again, this is my opinion of what your comments said. You said 2K knowledge and real NBA knowledge is not the same thing. So basically, what you're saying is basketball is not bad. Like, what are we talking about? Bro, basketball is basketball. It's simple basketball. As a center, you have to box out and get rebounds to protect down low, correct? As a PG, you have to run the offense. You have to create offense. Whether that's whether you score and whether you're getting others involved, you have to do that. Like, what are we talking about? It's not real NBA knowledge. I'm gonna tell you the problem. Y'all get so focused on the flashy players to where that's how y'all watch. Y'all don't know basketball. That's why I said the same thing about old heads. They will be the same ones to say, "Oh, MJ to go," right? Because they'll watch MJ's highlights. But when it comes to how MJ played, why does MJ get so much love? Yes, he was flashy, but he played both ends. See what I'm saying? He wasn't just a player to get on the court and just do the same thing. He could be versatile. That's what he could guard one through. I will give him this. He can probably, I don't know about 1 through 5. I know he can guard probably 1 through 4 probably, right? But MJ was a player to where he had that mentality of winning. Same thing with Kobe. They wanted to win. They didn't just get on the game, right, and not give a fuck about winning or losing, right? They didn't do that. I'm a person with a mentality of I want to win. I don't care who I'm playing. I don't care who you are. I have the mindset I'm trying to win. I don't care what nobody else says. I'm trying to win games, right? So when we have a comment like this right here, it's very, sad to me that we're having comments like this. Because then if 2K is not the real NBA, then what is back and what is 2K then? You tell me. You tell me. This comment is very concerning to me because basketball is not hard. It's simple if you have IQ. If you have basketball IQ, it's simple to you. Why do you guys think I can play 1 through 4? Why do you guys think I can play 1 through 5 on this game? I said 1 through 4. Why do you guys think I can play 1 through 5 on this game? It's not because I'm good at the game. It's not because I'm a comp player. It's because I have the basketball IQ to where I understand positioning. I understand role and the meaning of the role that you have to play. See what I'm saying? I understand these things to where if I had to play these positions, I'm not going to struggle. Just like how when Cody gets thrown out of position and I'm most likely able to make an impact unless the team is that awful and they have no IQ. Because I can't play for them. I can only control what I control on my player. You see what I'm saying? But when Cody's able to still win at PG, it's because I understand when I'm playing among my players, right? The role and meaning of the position that I'm playing. You guys don't do that. You guys look at MJ, look at his highlights, look at Kobe, look at their highlights, look at Anthony Edwards, look at Luka Doncic. But you don't understand the true meanings on their game. They're not just flashy players. They can actually get it done. Anthony Edwards, yes, he's flashy. He probably gonna be the cover of 2K25. We don't even know, right? But Anthony Edwards has some. He also can shoot the basketball. He's not afraid to shoot open shots. He's not afraid to get to the free throw line. He's not afraid to play some solid defense. See what I'm saying? Kobe Bryant, amazing defensive player, not just about offense. But y'all are putting something, not all of y'all, but a comment right here is very concerning to me because what are we talking about? How 2K is not the NBA. And this is what's going to make these randoms get worse and worse when we put comments like this because they're going to have in their mind that, oh, it's okay for me to fuck up. And it shouldn't be like that. You should not have in your mind, I can fuck up because, like they said, it's not the NBA. You know what I'm saying? So you're basically saying, right, you don't care about winning. That's what that comment right there just tell me. A comment like that is basically saying, it's not about winning. You see what I'm saying? 'Cause it's not the NBA. So then what is basketball at this point? Basketball is simple. What the fuck is this comment? Please, please. The comments like this is concerning to me. Like, bro, basketball is not rocket science. And that's how y'all make it seem, especially in the rec. Like these clips y'all seeing right here, I'm not good at this game. I just know how to use my players. That's why I'm gonna be like, nah, Jay, you good. No, I know how to play my role. I know how to make my impact. That doesn't make me good at the game, right? I know how to use my builds and I have a play style. I told you guys, if you're new to this channel, what's your play style? I'm all around. I do a little bit of everything on all my builds. Offense, defense, playmaking. See what I'm saying? I do a little bit of everything. Because that's the type of player I am. I'm an all-around player. Now, if I play with certain people and we play a certain type of defense, can I do that? Of course. Because that's more team involved. But me, when I'm playing with randoms, I'm an all-around player. I like to do everything. I don't just want to be a person that just score on fast breaks. I want to be able to get my own shot. Like y'all gonna see when I'm playing with Cody. I want to create my own shot too, and I'm gonna play defense. Look at that. You see what I'm saying? But let me get to the comment because I know I'm just yapping at this point. So let me get to the comments, y'all. Um, so I cannot agree with that comment, Abdul. So I'm gonna comment from Dialect, right? One day ago, he says, or they say, if you are going to play PG, the most important thing is knowing your personnel. Then that's how you set the tone. I'm a natural PG. I play every position on 2K. And I can tell you, it's a lot of guys who play and think them scoring 30 on 20 shots is a recipe to winning. The purpose of playing is to put two on the ball. If this is your game to do so, that's your time to shine. Now your teammates need to be patient and let you do your thing. Then everyone eats. A lot of players have main character syndrome and think nobody else other than them knowing anything. It's not an old head or younging thing, it's ego. Once someone tells a teammate something, they instantly catch an attitude and now you're talking shit to each other other than just coming together, pause, and you best the other team a bunch of niggas not on the same page trying to win is a no-go. So basically what you're saying is like I've been saying they have no identity. Because that's what I've been saying. Because like you said, if you are going to play PG, you said know your personnel, know what's going on, know what you're doing. But a lot of these PGs that I'm getting on my team or that I'm dealing with, they don't know what they're doing. They just think as long as they pass the ball, that's a recipe for winning, and it's not. And again, I'm not yelling at your comment. I'm just that's just me just talking, right? But this is what I'm saying. But we're in season 7. We're in season 7. And somebody said that's 60%. Somebody says facts. I try to run other builds like center and small forward, but every time these guards start fighting over who's getting the damn ball, they shoot bricks and leave. It's these people who ruin it and can't even set the team up on assists, and I gotta do it on my with my big. All they care about is shooting 6-17 from three, and they think they're good. LOL. And he says, LOL. Sometimes it doesn't matter if you don't involve your teammates. That's tough. I hate jacking up shots and leaving. True, but sometimes you got to when your teammates are ass. Now I can't agree with that. Do what you got to do. Here's the problem that you guys are missing. Y'all talk about some they getting the ball. The Peach on my team, they don't even come and get the ball. The point guards I get paired up with, they don't even come down to get the ball and take the ball up the court. They will be up the court somewhere, and somebody else got to come bring the ball up the court. Now, yes, the shooting guard, they could do that sometimes, but the shooting guard is not a point guard. Why, like I said, why do you guys think these teams get eliminated in the playoffs now? Teams that's supposed to have a big three. Like I told you, look at the Phoenix Suns. They got swept. They didn't have a point guard, bro. Oh, they have Bradley Beal. Is Bradley Beal a point guard? Fuck no, he's not. He's never been one. But because he was on a bad team and he was able to score those 30 points, average, basically 30 a game with the Wizards, they thought he was going to be the same player if you put him on a winning team. And you saw when Bradley Beal has to play another position, it didn't work. That system did not work. See what I'm saying? Same thing with Devin Booker. Devin Booker is literally what I said, the same thing with Cody. He's a player to get his own shot, right? Not scared of the moment, but he can't do it all. And he's not a point guard. He's never been one. So why you gotta make him play that role? That's not his game, right? But look, my take with this comment is, like I said, it's all about identity. All right? It's all about identity. That's what it is. If a player has an identity, y'all will be okay because at least that player knows I'm playing PG or I know what I want to do. I know I want to do a little bit of everything. Like when I play with Yella, I might start the game off trying to get my 3-point shot. But if it's not there, like I commented at the last game, when Yella was missing, when he was 0 for 2, what did he do? Attack the basket. He switched it up, right? He switched it up. And what happened? He got to the basket, and then the defense start playing him more deep. Then they start realizing, oh, damn, this PG, he can get to the basket. I can't just watch him from the three. See what I'm saying? So where now that opens up the offense even more because now when I cut again with Yella, when I get to the basket, they're going to help because the guys beat on the play. And when they're beat on the play, somebody else is open because they're sending help. And then when you got all that going on, you got a person like Yella who can shoot from a deep range from the 3-point line, right? When he starts to get in a rhythm and he starts to get hot, it now makes him unguardable pretty much. And then you got not to mention he can still create his own. He don't really need picks like that. Now, of course, a pick will help any point guard. Don't get me wrong, right? But my whole point is this: when a player has an identity, you will be okay. That's why when you watch NBA TNT, you see Shaq, Kenny, Ernie, and Chuck, right? And they're talking about the halftime report. They'll be like, these guys are going to be okay because they have this going on. But when you see a person, like I said, a person where there's PG or center and they don't know what they're doing, y'all not going to be okay. It's going to be a long game and y'all going to lose. See what I'm saying? Because the two people who got to show up, they don't know what's going on. They don't know what they're doing, right? And then you got people in the comment section will say, well, how about help them? Dog, we're in season 7. If you don't know what you're doing, then don't go to the rec. And the rec is simple. It's not hard to play in the rec. It's simple. Like I said, it's all about identity, though, right? It's all about identity at the end of the day. Because like I said, I don't go into games, especially if I'm playing PG on my yellow build, right? I don't go into games, you know, yeah, this guy on my team, he averaged 30 a game. I'm going to need him to go for 50. No, that's not fair to him. Just because he averaged a high amount of points don't mean he's supposed to carry the game. See what I'm saying? I still got to play my part, right? And if he goes off, he goes off. But I still need to make sure if I'm playing the PG position that I got a job to do, and my job is to create offense for those people on the court, right? If I got it, so well be it. Y'all seen the last video I showed when I played with Yella that he caught hot from three. He had 7 threes out of 10 attempts. He caught rhythm. So when that happens, of course, it's gonna make the game different. You didn't see those guys complaining. because they seen that, Yella was a player, right? To where he had confidence, he had a play style. He wasn't gonna put the weight on everybody else to be the ball handler. He wasn't gonna put the weight on somebody else to run the position, to run his role. He did that when he was 0 for 2 from three, right? Missed two threes back to back. They probably thought, man, this PG not it. But after the game, there was friend requests sent because they realized he know what he doing. They probably thought, oh, this PG good. I ain't good at the game, y'all. I just have a place. I have a mindset. I know what I want to do in my builds. Yella's not good, but I will say this though. Yella is probably one of my most underrated builds though, because he's really, I feel like I should play more games with Yella because he can get it done. You know what I'm saying? It's the supporting cast around him. He really can get it done. And if you want more Yellow footage, let me know in the comments. I've been trying to actually make that happen for y'all, which I will probably see more in these videos the more they go by. After this, I'm gonna do another video by the way too, so y'all probably see some of his plays here and there. But overall, y'all, like I said, playing this game the last couple of days, it just the game has seemed very scripted, and it's sad because, like I said, that's what runs the game away from me is the overall experience to where you have a good game and they're going to make you play bad the next game because that's how the game is, right? And not to mention, you can have a game to where you're leading the game in defense. Now you can't get a steal to where you get a stop, right? And they reward the opponent instead of you actually getting the stop. It's the stupidest shit ever. Let me know how you feel about this in the comment section. If we didn't get to every comment, we will do more of these in the next video. Because like I said, I got a lot of comments to reply to anyway. And like I said, man, basketball is it's very simple. You just gotta have basketball IQ. It's not hard to do so to play basketball. But yeah, man, let me know how you feel in the comment section. It is your boy Jay, man. I hope y'all enjoyed that video. I have another one coming on right on after this one, so y'all just stay patient. I'm getting these videos done. Because like I said, I cannot wait until the new college football game is here next month. And yeah, man, it's your boy Jim, and I'm signing out. Make sure to like, subscribe. Let's try to get 35 likes in this video. And I'm out. Let me know how you feel that in the comment section, man. I'm out. Peace. Let y'all know how much type channel it is. I'm out.